Well, hello again. I thought today I would do a Mish Mash video. I haven't done a Mish Mash video in, years, I guess. At least 2 years, sometime around there. Anyway, for those of you who are new to the channel, this is what I used to put up all the time, although I put them up that were much longer. This is, you're going to be your 10-minute short Mish Mash. For those of you who have been around a while, you know that I opted to light up my garage using these deformable lights. They're supposed to last 15,000 hours. Guess what? They're only lasting me about 50. I don't like that. But they're cheap, and they have LEDs underneath this cover and underneath these other covers that are all in series. If one blows, they all blow out. So, like the old Christmas tree lights, let's see what we can do about that. And I'm going to short across each one of these till I'll bet you one of these is burned out. I'm going to start with this one right here where the positive lead is. And I've got the arrow. I'm going to go around this way, and I'm going to just keep going around and around and around until hopefully we'll get this thing to light. I just checked the voltage, and I am getting 124.9 volts in DC. So at least I know we got some voltage going in. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Number one. Number two. And number three. Keep it going. Number four. Number five. Well, son of a gun, I hit it with number 5. So I took out my pocket knife and I was able to just pop the top right off of this thing. I put it underneath the edge and just popped it right off. And that left me with a two-sided metal. You can see it separated by there. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So what I'm going to try to do now is just bridge across there with some solder. I went ahead and put a little blob of paste flux on there to help me out. Well, it didn't take it as well as I was hoping, but it is bridged across there. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm a happy camper. Well, everything is warmed up. There's our seaweed, and this is some kind of a sauce that comes with those egg rolls. I get those egg rolls, I think they're called Taipei. They sell them at Walmart, but they got the chicken, the pork, the vegetable. These are really, really good. They're better deep fried, but you can microwave them too, and they still taste good. And oh yeah, the coup de grace. One more thing, I don't want to wear this thing out, but some of you may be new to the channel. Those that have been around for a few years, they know what I eat, and I really like to eat. This is the seaweed. I buy it at Walmart. Comes wrapped, and they've got several sheets in there. It's baked and seasoned. It's very, very good. It's called Ocean's Halo. It's baked with sea salt, some other kind of seasoning, oil. Very good stuff. They grow this stuff commercially. This isn't something they just went out in the ocean and got. They grow it commercially out in the ocean. And then, so how do you eat the rice and the kimchi and the seaweed? Just like that. Put as much rice or as much kimchi as you want. Now I'm going to roll it lengthways. There it is, and here it goes. I'll tell you what, boys and girls, you think you died and went to heaven. It's only 5 o'clock on Sunday, and look how dark it is out here already. It's going to blow right across the top of my house in Pearline. I'm not happy at all. The winds are going as high as 80 miles an hour. Oh my gosh, this is going to be terrible. I haven't seen a storm like this in a long time. Oh boy, it's getting worse and worse by the second. Holy mackerel, those tall trees, I'm really worried about them. And here comes the rain, right behind it. It's been 106 degrees all day in the shade, 117 in the sun. And then all of a sudden, wham, it got dark, and this is what we got. The next thing we'll look at is my favorite kind of pickle. I've decided to make my own because if you try to buy them online, they want anywhere from $12 to $20 for a bottle. Forget that crap. I like Polish dills. and you can make your own. You don't have to buy and spend all that kind of money. Took 3 quarts of water with a tablespoon of kosher salt per quart. Boiled it and got it where it was boiling and shut it off, and then just poured it all over the top of the pickles, all over the top of the cucumbers. And then on the top of that I put several cloves of garlic. I used the bottled garlic cloves. I'm not going to sit there and smash them and all that. You just put them in there whole. I put like 4 or 5 because I like garlic. God, it smells so good. Just took that lid off of there. Then you put down some dill. I got in the cooler area where the vegetables are, they have these packages of dill. You just take them out, just put it right down in the water. And then horseradish leaf. I use the horseradish leaves from what I have out in the yard that was supplied to me. The plant was supplied to me by Scott Johnston several years ago. And then I put, what else did I put on there? Dill. I put the dill in there, put the horseradish leaf in there. Oh yeah, then I took cut out a chunk of the horseradish that was underneath the plant, washed it, peeled it, stuck that down in there. Then it's just a matter of putting a heavy plate on top to keep everything underneath the water, and then I put this on top of the plate. I've got a leek, a couple of large leeks from Walmart, same section. Just cut them in strips and just let them float down in there like that. And then what I didn't use, I cut up in chunks and pieces and put them in the freezer. Let's get one out and try it. If it doesn't taste good, I'm going to be very disappointed. You want them to taste like Polish pickles, and you want them to be crunchy. Now for a bite, the taste test. God, I hope this doesn't taste bad. I don't think I put enough dill in it. I put whatever they had. They're not exactly what I'm after. Shucks. I'm going to eat them anyway. Alright, since this is experimental, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this dill weed in there. Since I didn't have enough, I'm going to go ahead and add quite a bit of it. The only thing I risk here by putting it in for one more day is that the pickles will become a little bit soft. They won't be crunchy. A few days ago I went down to Walmart and picked up some chicken wings. These are the flats and drumettes. I really like them a lot, And this is an 8-pound package. I couldn't believe it. They had a great big giant 8-pound package there, and the price is very reasonable. And you know why I did that? Because I want some fried chicken wings. What do you think? What planet are you guys from? Well, I took out 5 pretty good sized little things there. I'm just going to let them thaw out in the water for a while. These are the seasonings I used. Now, seasonal was the most, 2½ tablespoons. And then all the rest, except for paprika, that'll go in as I fry. All the rest, it will be anywhere from 1 teaspoon to 1½ depending on what you like. I also added about 1.5 teaspoons of this spice rub for chicken. The final cleaning rinse is water with a little bit of white vinegar in it. Alrighty, just pat her dry like that on both sides, and I like to spray it just a little bit, maybe with some cooking oil, some vegetable oil to make the flour and everything stick better when I put it in there. I don't drench it, just enough to put a coating on it. That's all you need for both sides. The key to cooking nice crispy chicken is to put that baking powder in there and just simmer cook it. Simmer cook it. It takes about 20 minutes to cook the chicken. You flip it over halfway, then flip it over the other half, and then you check it to see if it's all the way cooked. They are ready to go in. Let's see if I can do this without burning my fingers. Nice, slow, easy cook, just like that. I'm going to flip them over. They've only cooked a couple minutes here. I'm going to flip them over and I'm going to start putting on the paprika. I never spare the horses when I put this paprika on. You can get that smoked paprika too. That's pretty good stuff. My daughter introduced me to that one time. Well, she's looking pretty good so far. Well, I hope our good buddy Paulie, our subscriber, is happy. He wanted a cooking video. He got one. I'm going to have a bite of this. I can't stand this. Oh, that was good. Until next time, this is John.